Sweep the liquid.
Dumb motherfucker.
February
With your mop, obviously. Sweep it with your mop.
February
Let's go.
9:41 a.m. District Lobby 1.
Dish crick.
So what do you think, Mr. Wright?
I think the prosecution is as confused as we are. After all,
Lana.
Tables.
Lana?
that's me.
Yeah, you're Lana.
The victim was murdered in 2 different places at the same damn time.
You know her sister.
And a different suspect was arrested at the other crime scene.
Lana.
Good morning. I apologize for yesterday. I was discharging, you know how that be.
Alright.
I hope they didn't hold too long for questioning. That would suck. We just finished, actually. I'm used to all-nighters, though. You know how that be.
So how'd it go?
It says, Mr. Wright suspects the police are clueless. I figured as much, so I struck a plea bar.
A plea bargain? What do you mean by that?
Well, have you heard of honey? We agreed that if I told them the truth behind this simultaneous murder, they wouldn't see capital punishment. That's what I mean. Emma.
But Lana, don't tell me you...
Much to my regret, I'm as much in the dark about this as they are. Miss Sky. We discovered traces left by a certain person in a police department's evidence room. They belong to Officer Jake Marshall. You found Officer Marshall's traces? Blood-stained fingerprints, to be exact. Exclamation mark. That's the trump card I have up my sleeve today. You do understand what this means, don't you?
In order to defend my sister, you're gonna have to accuse Mr. Marshall?
You have to play the cards we're dealt. Isn't that right, Miss Sky? Ellipses. Do you boo?
February 10 Court 9.
Tin
That
Hut.
was a fun scene.
Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Lana Scott. The judge has like 2 personalities, like me and then Blue.
See how he's feeling today.
Personality.
We could have made Jason the judge, bro. Never
Yeah.
mind. You're the
The prosecution is...
miles per hour.
I'm afraid to have to clarify. It takes 30 minutes by car to reach the Criminal Affairs Office from the prosecution's office.
Excuse me, nigga.
The victim, Bruce Goodman, was slain at both places at the same time. But that's not physically possible, is it? What's more, I hear the victim from the evidence room just disappeared.
Yes, and the body eventually reappeared in the trunk of Mr. Edgeworth's car.
Oh, this is one messed up trial.
One of my duties as a prosecutor is to prevent impartial evidence. Nice one, Wright. Today I will present evidence relating to the murder at the police department. In doing so, I believe the way in which we should proceed will reveal itself.
Now that's what set Edgeworth apart. He sounds so on top of things. Niggas are so on the bottom. Even though he doesn't know what's going on himself. Such a godlike.
Isn't that supposed to be an admirable trait?
Very well, let the trial resume. On the day of the
Resume.
crime, what exactly transpired at the police department? Mr. Edgeworth, you may call your first witness of the day to your stand. For its first witness, the prosecution calls the suspect of the murder that occurred at the police department. The suspect? You mean the so-called murderer?
With Lana Sky.
Oh boy. Things are getting wild from the get-go, it appears.
Oh yeah, that dude, I forgot.
It's fucking time, my neighbor.
Will the witness please state his name and occupation?
Yes, sir. I am here to be Fortnite skin, sir.
Fortnite.
My occupation is that would be murderer, sir.
So you're telling me you're you're a professional killer?
Sir, it was me, sir. I'm the one who did it. I never kill anyone again, sir. You've got to believe me, sir.
Actually, we'd like to know.
Sir, I'm what you would call part of the younger generation, sir. Gen Z, if you will. A person whose actions adults can't possibly comprehend. Maybe if you watched Rick and Morty, bitch-ass nigga. Oh,
Please, Mr. Edgeworth, help me.
Damn, he's crying for help.
Officer Meekins,
yeah, what's good, bro?
give us your report of the crime. Consider that an order.
Yes, sir, off on him. After all, I am part of a generation that must be told what to do.
You can't fault him for the lack of enthusiasm.
My energy better be going like a bitch.
Yeah, I feel that.
Crime report, sir.
This sucks for life.
Although it is not my normal duty, I was assigned to guard the evidence room that day. I spotted a suspicious man on the security screen and rushed into the room. I was only doing what I was trained to do, sir. I was suddenly attacked. I fought for my fucking life. Then I did it. After that, I passed out until another officer smacked me awake.
So the victim, Detective Goodman, attacked you?
No, and two others before they do one.
Is Darian here?
I hope not.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
That's the Meeseeks family motto, sir. Nigga YOLO.
I see. Then you fainted and a colleague helped you regain your consciousness?
On God, he knocked me upside the head, sir.
Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination.
What I need here is more info to work with. Alright, press-a-thon.
Press-a-thon.
Although it's not my normal duty, I was assigned to guard the evidence that day.
Mr. B6, you work in the General Affairs Department, do you not? I'm in charge of hiring the recruits, sire! Yikes, now there's a scary thought.
Evidence transfer was taking place on the day of the crime, which meant many officers were giving special tasks not ordinarily performed.
Damn, I was in charge of guarding the Blue Badger, sir.
The
Blue Badger?
Yes. The lovely police mascot created by the head of detectives, sir. Yeah, that shit.
Yes,
Yeah.
you know all about him.
But
I was to ensure it wasn't broken during the transfer process. That was my sole mission for the day, sir.
I see. Sounds like a very important mission.
After the award ceremony finished that day, there were so many people running around that I relocated the Blue Badger to the evidence room.
Oh, so that's why you went to the evidence room. Tell us, what did you see when you got there? I spotted a suspicious man on the security screen and rushed into the room.
In order to enter the evidence room, you need an ID card, am I correct? Precisely, my neighbor. I have one right here. I'm on milk. So then, your ID number should be listed in here, right? Da-da-da-da. Dude! Found that shit! Yep, yeah, that's right. This one right here. Look at.
Could you please read us the number?
Oh, nigga, I can't read, but I'll try. That goes say 49895. That's my number, sir. I see. Boo boo bop, bee boo bop is the number. Zone is being used twice.
Please explain, witness.
It's a no real mystery, sir. Damn, almost. The first time is when I relocated Blue Badger to the evidence room. And the second time is when I went to go get him after everything settled down.
I see. So it was during that second time when...
Yes, sir! That was when I spotted the man on those, sir. Kirk.
Data added to the ID record card. I was only doing what I was trained to do, sir. I was suddenly attacked.
So you were attacked. Can you please tell us exactly what happened to you? Man, it was a knife, bro. He sliced the fuck out my shit, bro. I felt like, never mind, I almost said
Detective Goodman pulled a knife on you? What happened then?
well, with me charging in on him, I'm like, hell, he looked as surprised as I was. Not exactly the kind of person someone would want to run into. That's when I reacted, sir. I swung my arms like an octopus. I fucked that nigga up on NBA. Yeah, that's how I got this gash on my hand.
Maybe if you had kept your cool, your hand wouldn't be.
Oh, when I saw the blood trickling down my arm, I panicked. I mean, you know me, man. I grabbed the man by his collar. I said, wait, what race is he?
White, clearly?
I fought.
He's not that clear. He could have some Asian in him. He could be.
I fought for my fucking life, and then I did.
What exactly do you mean when you say you did it? What the fuck do you think, Phoenix? Yeah, I mean, I know I don't look the type, but I killed that nigga. Man, let his guard down for just an instant, so you know what I had to do. I'm on that Jaden Smith shit, you know what I'm saying? Damn, I wish I remember the song that he performed with Justin Bieber. That would have really knocked out my performance there.
You mean Never Say Never?
You took it, yeah, that joint. You took his knife. I will never say never. Is that it? Oh my god.
Yes.
I spun him around and performed a disarming maneuver. I made sure to close my eyes like a man. What? Yeah, I see. You must have been desperate. The next thing I knew, Baconator, his white coat was drenched in the sea of blood.
Why do you keep saying Baconator?
Whenever you knock me down, I will not stay on the ground.
Hey, yo, Jaden Smith, I kicked the nigga. Sorry. Anyway, then
That's supposed to be Justin Bieber?
Yeah, that was Jaden Spark. No, that's not. Then the next thing I knew,
Yes.
he punched me. He fucked my shit up, bro. Which means he ain't dead, but you know.
After that, I passed out until another officer smacked me awake.
It was the other one. Or was it About what time did you regain consciousness? No offense, sir, but how the fuck you dumbass? I'm supposed to know that, you dumb shit. Yeah, you're right.
According to the report from the officer that woke up on the witness, it was about 5:30.
He hit me right in the head too. That shit smart. I woke up crying, bro.
That's nice. I mean, it's nice that you're recovered, that is.
Man, when I came around though, I made sure to finish my mission, sir. On YRG. Your mission? Yes, sir, the Blue Badger. Sir.
Let me find out. Meekins is YRG.
I returned him to the entrance before things got out of hand. Well, we can all rest easy now.
I believe we now have a fairly accurate picture of what happened. Yes, Your Honor. Only one thing remains unclear. Was the man this officer murdered really the victim?
He's got a point.
Yes, Officer Meekins?
With regard to that, sir, I said to myself, how the fuck was I said to yourself? Is that damn VHS? Chief Gant delivered it to me just this morning, sire.
The chief?
Delivered it?
What is that? Videotape?
This nigga don't know what it is. Yes, sir, that's absolutely correct. It contains from a security camera in the evidence room.
What? I specifically asked if there was such a tape, and was told it had been mistakenly erased. That's quite a mistake.
I just do what I'm told, sir. It's the only thing I'm really good at. Looks like communication with the police department is as good as ever.
Well then, let's have a look. Show us the video of you murdering the victim.
Oh, please stop using that word murder, sir. It scares me. A video of a real murder. Just what are we getting ourselves into? All right, let's see this live leak shit.
Yeah, want to be forged evidence. That's 514. Yeah. Oh, look at that 3D.
That shit looks so ass.
We are so advanced right now.
Right?
Why is he just staring like this? Oh, that's him. Oh, it's the camera.
Hey,
Oh, he's like-
yo. Hey,
Is that a-
yo. Let's get it, man.
Dang.
He body.
Bruh,
Well, I don't think he was gonna sneak up
move
on
the
him.
camera back.
And it's gone. This is a trash camera.
Nice.
Yeah, that's how I feel too.
Well, I believe we're all thinking the same thing. What
The
the fuck?
Yeah.
How can we deal with these unsettling feelings we've stirred within us? What the hell was that wriggling piece of plywood?
The badger.
Sir, this is the pride and joy of the entire criminal affairs department, sir. It's the Blue Badger, sir, sir. Why am I not surprised this isn't going smoothly?
Security tape video, fuck, adds to the court record. Yes, well anyway, this tape seems to prove that the witness did indeed encounter someone in the evidence room, and some sort of activity did take place.
Nice.
Mom, instead of relying on clearly incomplete footage, the witness's testimony will suffice. Is that alright with you, Chief Officer Meekins? Chief Officer, what? Officer Meekins.
Yes, sir. Give us a wish, nigga.
Mystery Man.
I'm a classic man. His face can't be clearly seen in the video. But it's no question that the other person was Detective Goodman, sir. I mean, he opened the locker, which required Detective Goodman's fingerprint to do. The locker he opened is unquestionably Detective Goodman's locker, sir.
I'm glad you did that on the last one. What about this? What's this about a fingerprint? Each detective has been given a locker equipped with a fingerprint activated lock. These locks ensure that each locker can only be opened by the detective that it belongs to. Intriguing. That would mean the victim at the crime scene will have to have been Detective Goodman. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination.
I don't know where this cross-examination will lead. But everything begins with contradictions. As we're at the start. Act up time. They get him, man.
His face can't be clearly seen in the video.
Press.
Oh. Tell me, were you able to get a good look at him? You know, at the face of the man who attacked you with a knife? Sir, if you must label people as having seen or not seen the man's face, I believe I would be classified as the latter. I think I'm reading this shit wrong again. The latter? But you were standing right in front of him, were you not?
More to the point, you are the person you have fought him, aren't you?
Oh, yes, sir, but I didn't get a clear look at his face, sir. I'm not the kind of guy who looks directly at people when talking with them, you see? What kind of officer? Yeah, that's a good trait for a fucking police officer. Man, shut your bitch ass up, I hear your thoughts, nigga. Anyway, I'm sure it was him. I bet my badge on it.
But there is no question that the other person was Detective Goodman, sir.
Press.
But you don't know that for sure, do you? You never actually saw Detective Goodman's face. Well, I suppose you might say that. That is, if you must label people as having seen or not seen it.
Since his face can't be identified in the video, only you can verify it.
Explanation mark. Whoa. Why is everyone looking at me? That it was an eye. If I had to label your stares as disturbing or...
Meekins. Having been shown a questionable video at best, we are not in the best of moods. Now please be more certain when you testify. You claimed the man who brandished the knife on you was Bruce Goodman. Tell us why you are positive it was him. I mean, he opened a locker, which required Detective Goodman's fingerprint to do.
Press.
About these lockers, is there no other way to open them? No, sir, I myself tried all kinds of methods in the past. You only respond to registered fingerprints, sir. They only. I wonder what kind of methods he's tried.
If the man opened the locker's lock, which only responds to its registered fingerprints, then he must be the person the locker was assigned to.
Oh, God! More so on FTC, really, but yep, you're still right no matter.
The locker he opened is unquestionably Detective Goodman's
This
locker.
nigga's screaming in court, bro. Look at his animation. Killing me. Shit. The locker he opened is unquestionably... whatever, man. Press it, I guess. Fuck it. Bitch ass nigga. Now, how do you know that information? I've heard rumors, sir, from people in the know, sir. People in the know. The workers in the department cafeteria said they kept me informed. They also listened to my romantic troubles, sir.
For the record, the opened locker did indeed belong to Detective Goodman. I verified this information through a more reliable source. So the victim opened a locker with his own fingerprint. So it must be him. No one else could have unlocked it.
That's the last one, right?
Yeah.
I pressed that because that's bullshit. However, the most important detail is not shown in this video, the man's face. LeBron James, if I may say something, sir.
Please do. After all, you're the one being examined.
I do understand why the man's face is so important in this case.
Don't understand why.
Shit. I don't understand why the man's face is so important in this case, sir. I mean, it was his hand that opened the fingerprint lock. And it was his hand that tried to thrust the knife into my fucking body, might I add. My unsettled fate can testify enough to this, sir.
Yes, you have a point. The footage doesn't lie. That is, unless the defense can find a problem with it.
Mr. Wright, let's check the court record again.
Is there a problem with the security video? I mean, you can check, I guess.
There's a lot of static coming from your mic tables.
Give me a second.
Is there a problem with the security video?
Let's check the court record.
I guess it is.
Yes, there is. You don't need evidence.
What happens when we look
at
at the... Yeah, check
We
it.
don't need evidence. Let's just look at it, bro. Let's see this little feature film.
I thought, when I first saw the video, I was like, does it look like Meekins was sneaking up on, like, the dude? The dead dude?
Yeah, but the problem is that we can't see anything. That's the biggest problem. So we can't really use it, right?
Of course
Wait
it
a
gets...
second. Wait a second.
Yeah, see? And then it looked like he was sneaking up on him.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
I
he
know
was trying to
that,
see who
but-
the fuck was there, because he wasn't supposed to be there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, then yeah.
Wait, what did
Go back.
Meekins hit him with? To where he was bleeding? Or that was just his own head, his own blood.
I think he just had a stick. Police stick or something.
Okay, so
Also, in the testimony, he said he took his knife from him and hit him back with it, so...
oh, the video restarted.
I didn't even notice that. That nice loop, though.
Right? It's like a Twitter gif, smooth. Something
I
fell.
wonder what fell out.
Alright, fuck this video. This shit ass.
Yeah.
This is actually a perfect video.
No, it's not. Yes.
Yeah, let's say there's a problem.
There's a
I don't know what the problem is, but I guess there's a problem.
Regarding the video contained on this tape, there is one thing in particular that seems rather strange.
Strange.
Strange? This contradiction leads to the possibility that, well, the man may not be Detective Goodman.
What? This video
Weird, but
contains
that's-
such a contradiction? Interesting. Your Honor, I have a proposal. Yes, Mr. Edgeworth? I propose we have the defense point to us this alleged contradiction in the video.
You want me to point it out? We lost.
Very well, proposal accepted. Let us further inspect this piece of evidence. I will now play the security tape. Mr. Wright, please show us this contradiction you speak of.
I can play out a 5-minute video. Sorry, I'm yawning. This is the first time I've ever had to do that.
You can do it, Mr. Wright. It's set up so you can fast forward, rewind, or pause the video. You know how VCR
Oh my
is.
god, they did that in
There you
Cyberpunk.
go.
They stole it from Cyberpunk.
Just take a good look and be sure to point out the right thing.
This game is unoriginal as hell, bro.
Please don't play it too many times. I can't fucking. Oh god, it's like a Logan Paul video. I can't watch this shit over and over. I lose my mind. How did this guy ever become a police officer?
Now then, Mr. Wright, please enlighten us. Where is the contradiction that indicates this man may not be Detective Goodman?
Maybe E6 just wanted to be one of those like cops that just pull people over in the cars and didn't want to do all the dirty work.
Yeah, not every police officer has to be all bold
Wow.
and shit.
Anyway, I can confirm to you, right? Damn it. That is so annoying that they got that fucking flag. That was funny. Oh shit.
Is there supposed to be a contradiction with the blue badger itself? I'm just wondering.
Highly doubt that.
Cause like
Alright.
I remember the blue badger. Oh wait, no, it has a flag. I forgot what was in the other blue badger's hand. I don't remember it having anything in the right hand. That's just me.
Pause it.
Oh shit.
How do I go back?
Pause it where? Where do you want to pause it?
I don't know. I just wanted you to pause it at him opening it. I just wanted to get a good
Him
look.
opening it?
back on the
Stature.
opening
Yeah.
the thing.
Alright. Now.
Great.
Alright, keep it going.
Right?
Yeah, I don't. Okay, we're supposed to prove that he's someone else.
That may not indicate this may not be Goodman.
Stop it. Alright. First of all, hard swipe. Fire as fuck. Great motion, great form. I like to think that. Can we go to court record?
Yeah.
Is there a picture of fucker somewhere?
Yeah, his ID card. And also on the profile.
Alright, never mind. I don't know why I thought that was going to be of use.
Do I play it again or?
Yeah, just keep playing. I guess.
Hello.
Hi.
This whole time you
Hello?
guys could not hear me. I've been saying stuff.
Great.
Oh my gosh.
No,
I
I
would say,
couldn't hear
okay.
you.
Can you pause it when that thing drops out of the safe?
Go back to the dropping out. Yeah.
Man, that weak ass paper.
I mean, why didn't he pick it up?
It was an accident.
Then why wouldn't he pick it up?
The flag was in his way. He didn't see it fall.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
All right, so
We
I
could
think I'm
click
pretty
it,
sure
I
the
guess.
date and the time match up, right? It was 2/21, 7/15, 17/15, right?
Yeah, I don't
So yeah, I
gotta
think
worry
it's that.
about
I think it's that thing that fell out.
Do
Okay.
y'all agree?
I can't think of anything else.
Fuck it.
Fuck me.
Squirting and farting, squirting and farting, squirting and farting. That thing, the thing that's strange about this video has got to be this.
Yes, that is strange. Something certainly seems unnatural about that. What could it mean? Sorry to interrupt, Mr. Wright, but you seem to have forgotten the point of this exercise.
The point?
What you're looking for is one thing and one thing only. Something that indicates the man may not be Detective Goodman.
Oh, yeah.
Phew. I almost walked right into the defense's trap.
This nigga. Oh, please, I'm under arrest, sir. Bitch ass nigga. Rat. I knew this. I need to slow down and tackle these things one piece at a time. Now, what do I do?
Oh, I guess you play the video again, or
I have no idea.
okay, well, okay, play the video again and show when the flag is covering up his face.
Very well. Let's do this again.
Just remember one thing, Mr. Wright. Every time you point your finger, someone gets hurt.
But he's the one pointing his finger.
I will now play the security tape. Mr. Wright, please show us this contradiction that you speak of.
What the fuck do you mean by that? Oh, man. Gamer time.
Now that Mr. Wright please enlighten us, where's the contradiction that indicates this man may not be Detective Goodman? Oh, you want me to pause it when the flags cover up his face?
Right here?
Yes.
And then point at
when he
his
turns
face.
around, right?
Good
Oh, when he
man,
turns
like
around.
that.
Wait, what?
To play. Right here?
I'm starting to wonder if that will even matter or not.
Nigga like me, I'm making waffles. Alright. Think about it, right? Never mind. Let's keep it going.
Did they say where his locker was?
They confirmed that it was Detective Goodman's locker.
They said that was his locker, and he opened it.
I mean, he seemed to open that bitch with ease. I don't even know the fucking...
Remix.
He left the locker open.
Yeah. Wait, I think I see it now. Go back.
What?
Where?
Go back. That locker right there. The locker
already
was
lit
already
up?
open. It was already
Oh.
open. It was
Yep,
never
there you
locked.
go.
So what do you want me to...
Present the
do we-
light.
Oh, I
Or
want to
point
look
the
at the badger's left
light.
eye.
No, the light
The
above
light?
the locker. Yes, there you go.
I didn't even pay attention to the light in the first place.
The thing that's strange about this video, it's gotta be this! Officer Meekins. Sir, do you mean me? Yes, I understand it. The locker apparatus works like this. When you grab the handle, a sensor reads your fingerprint, and if the print matches the registered data, the light turns on and the lock is released. According to my very calculated experience, that's the way I understand it, sir. If so, then something is seriously wrong with this picture.
So someone was impersonating him, basically. They took his ID card and his code and shit, and his locker is already open.
The victim reaches for the handle to open the locker. Let's rewind to a little earlier. God damn, nigga, they couldn't have done that a little bit faster. Here, notice the light?
What's this? It's already lit. It's lit.
It's lit. It's lit. Precisely my point, your age. The locker was already open before the victim grabbed the handle.
Monkey.
Order, order. What's the meaning of this?
I don't have a number 3 and number 9 lock. I mean, it's very simple, Your Honor. The locker wasn't locked on the day of the crime.
Remember to lock your things, kids.
But the locker locks are controlled by an electronic system. When a door is shut, a sensor is triggered, and the locker is automatically locked. Oh, I know. It must have broken down. Of course, I'm not an expert on this. That's not likely, Your Honor. The sensor will detect and report any malfunction. Oh well,
Yeah, we're
it
in
goes
the
to show that novices should keep their mouth shut. So then, Mr. Wright, do you have an explanation?
Me, Your Honor?
Yes. Why wasn't the locker locked?
Me, Your Honor?
There's thousands of reasons why it could be locked.
Yes, well, you see, oh God, you know, I said, this isn't exactly my field, you feel me? Well, what do you think, Miss Scientific Investigator?
Huh? Oh, maybe something like jam the electronic system?
Something jammed the sensor. Say, there's something else that seems out of place in this video. Yep.
Yeah, I thought so too. I read your thoughts. There's gotta be another clue somewhere in the video.
Very well. Let's inspect the video once more. The locker wasn't locked. Mr. Wright, please point out the cause for this.
Oh, it's the thing that fell out. It was holding the door open, I guess. Or is that even? No, that doesn't make any sense. But
I mean, it could.
Sure,
The
it can.
paper
Because, like, I'd be like, when I use a dishwasher, but, like, it's not full, so we have more space to put in dirty. Why am I making this connection? The dishes aren't. The dishes are still dirty, but because we didn't turn it on yet, we put a paper towel on it to stop it, you know?
Are we presenting this?
yes,
Yes.
I said yes.
I was asking everyone else.
multiple people. Please watch closely. This is the continuation of the part that I showed you earlier. Christ almighty.
What's this? We can be in cockpit? Cause I'm flyer than a fucking ostrich. Something white fell out of the locker.
The judge just started
Oh,
boxing.
sir, it's been my experience that things fall out of doors when our own. It's my bad. I often fall out and roll up my nigga. We can't be sure that item was in the locker to begin with.
What do you mean?
The sensor triggers the lock when the door is shut. What if something was inserted, say, between the sensor and the door?
Inserted?
Like, never mind.
You're gonna make a sex joke?
Have you seen
No.
anal?
Have you seen anal?
Phoenix?
Bro, I hate anal. Anal is disgusting. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Wait. Am I kidding? Put that on
Phoenix.
video, please.
Phoenix, right?
Tables.
This white thing wasn't inside the locker.
This white thing wasn't inside the locker.
I just said that, bro.
It was stuck between the door and the sensor. Oh, I understand. How serious. It's just like my tie. 2 out of the 3 times it gets stuck in the door when I get out of my patrol vehicle, sir. Instead of the door closing, my tie chokes me.
But the object would have to be extremely thin to fit in the door.
Damn, I can't
Not only that, it would also have to block electrical currents. It would need to be an insulator. Yes, an insulator. But at the crime scene...
Yeah, there just might have been something that fits the description.
And I know exactly what it is.
Sir.
It's a lunchbox.
Damn, I think I finally got this figured out.
I didn't skip that, that was the game. Very well. Will the defense please present the relevant evidence? What was the insulator that was stuck in the locker door?
Present
Is
the
it
blue
that-
badger.
Is it the slip that he didn't finish writing? His name
No,
on
it's
the ID card?
present the blue badger, dude.
Go to the right.
Is it the slip that he didn't finish writing?
All right, it's the
Do we have
glove.
that?
It's the glove.
Yeah, that slip.
That's not a slip. It's a rubber glove, and rubber is an insulator, so present that.
I guess rubber is an insulator. Isn't paper an insulator too?
Paper is paper.
But it's also thin.
Paper is an insulator too.
So which one are we presenting?
Why don't we present the thing that's mostly used for electrical appliances? Because people do not put paper on their hands when they're dealing with electrical appliances. Fade.
Hey man, I'm just saying that the one that fell out.
GGY! I found this near the locker, a thin rubber glove.
But we can't be sure that was in the victim's locker.
Man, shut the it has a tag that says SL9 incident, my guy. The video seemed to depict the victim opening the locker. Right. But that isn't the case. The lit lamp attests to this. On the day of the crime, even I could have opened that locker. Is this not so, meeseeks? Sir, it appears so, sir.
This dude hanging himself? What the heck is going on?
Bring me your ring.
Order, order, order.
Oh, I would like to have a Big Mac. Maybe a
So are
crispy
we
chicken
to believe that this victim? Oh, fuck, I read that so wrong. Witness stabbed the evidence room was not Detective Goodman? Do not be misled, Your Honor. What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? The defense has merely demonstrated the possibility and nothing more. The victim in the video was indeed Bruce Goodman. The prosecution will offer one more testimony to prove this. Officer Meekins, please testify about this.
Do it now.
No!
I'm not sure what you're referring to, sir.
Nothing froze, so there we go.
Oh, you mean that, sir? Alright.
Alright, just...
Is this a joke?
Very
Well,
well.
then.
Begin your testimony.
Right then. I'll be taking that.
Mystery Man
Carry
2.
There's one other thing that proves the man was Detective Goodman, sir. To enter the evidence room, one must use the ID card. When an ID card is used, there is a record of it. At the time of the crime, the detective had to use his card.
An ID card record, I see.
Okay.
I have the ID card
Okay.
record right here, Your Honor.
I got the record right here.
I got the rope right here.
The ID used at 514 is that of the victim. Just before the crime, Yes, without a doubt, this is the victim's ID. However, one thing does strike me as unusual. Several hundred cases should have been due for transferal. Why were there so few people using this room? This particular evidence room is only used for storing certain special cases.
Special cases?
Extremely violent cases involving police staff.
Just hearing that makes my hair stand on end.
Which, never mind. Me too, although it doesn't make much of a difference.
There were only a few cases up for transfer there, and most were cleared up by noon. Right, I see. Now let us move on to the cross-examination.
Let's move on over to the gameplay.
Mystery Man 2. There's one other thing that proves the man was Detective Goodman, sir.
We can skip it and you
That's
press that.
everything. Oh, okay.
To enter the evidence room, one must use their ID card.
Alright, press. You don't know that for real. You lie like shit. Is that card hanging from your neck one of those ID cards? Nigga. Yes, sir, the card right next to my cuffs, sir. I keep it here so I will never forget it. But what if someone were to steal it from you, keeping it out of an open, and I open the open like that? Maybe I shouldn't wear it around my neck. I remember when I said 2 out of 3 times my tie gets stuck in my car door when I get out. Well, the remaining time my ID gets stuck. Instead of the door closing, my ID card chokes me. Maybe I should just leave this one alone.
At any rate, each police officer only has one ID card. Both the police department and the prosecutor's office can attest to this. Please proceed with your testimony. When an ID card is used, there is a record of it.
Keep it moving.
At the time of the crime, the detective had used this card.
Can Can we look at our thing? The little record. He probably ain't capping, but I didn't want to see real quick, you know what I'm saying? What's the nigga name? Goodman? Yeah, right before.
Yeah,
Alright. I mean, he could have taken the card though, but whatever.
you think someone else could have taken his card? Or?
I mean, we still got a mystery spook up there and with the sevens, and I don't know who that is. He would probably just camped out, you know, for a good hour. You feel me? But whatever, that don't matter. Next.
That's it.
Oh, you know, we could press it.
Oh, fuck.
Mr. Wright, what do you think?
I'm confused.
What?
The problem with this ID card testimony is far too obvious. Yeah, yep, easy as fuck, right? Yeah. It's not like Edward it's not like Edward to miss something like this.
You think you're too hard about it. Come on, let's show them what we got.
Damn, you probably should have not skipped stuff, huh?
I mean, that's why we usually press everything.
Do we have evidence that the card was found somewhere else?
Oh, maybe. What did the card say?
Found
Found
in
at the crime scene.
office.
But that's right. It was in because he got killed in another place,
Mm-hmm.
and they said it was only
there's
one.
two places at once. Yeah.
All right. So I think we can present that, but not here. Go back.
I mean, forward.
Well, we'll go back so that we can go forward. All right. Enter the evidence room. You must use.
Present it here.
Nope. Let's keep it moving. Use. And there. Okay. Move next. At the time of the crime, the detective used the card, right? But we found it elsewhere, so I think it should be here. What we thinking? What we thinking, Squadron?
First part, but yeah, present it.
Just present it.
Wait, what? This would have worked on those last three statements, actually.
Wait one moment, Officer Meekins. I am not gonna wait, sir. You better wrap it.
Damn, that's a no.
I have the victim's ID card right here. I found it at the crime scene.
That makes sense.
No, nigga. When I say crime scene, I'm not referring to the evidence room. I'm talking about the other crime scene. The underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. Your Honor, I have one more piece of evidence to present. No, the fuck you don't. Relax. Oh, never mind.
Yeah,
it's a very important clue regarding the victim's ID card.
Lost item report? It's only half completed.
But it shows that Detective Goodman had lost something on the day of the crime. Something important enough to fill out this report.
Let me guess. You believe this something to be his ID card, right?
I can't say for sure, but there was a high probability. On the day of the crime, Detective Goodman was not carrying his card.
I did forget.
I didn't even remember that.
Order. So now, what does this all mean?
It can only mean one thing. It doesn't require much thought. Wait, so could I have shown both?
Yes.
Or one of the two? Oh,
Both
okay.
of those evidences would have worked on the last three statements.
Alright. The man Officer Meeseeks encountered in the evidence room was not Detective Goodman, but rather the man who stole his ID card. Makes nigga wonder who stole that shit.
Order.
Imposter.
Does the prosecution have a response?
It was some imposter.
I have only one thing to say, defense.
Question mark?
Sus. And then I put German's face on that truth. Bravo, Mr. Wright.
I'll put a German's face. Bravo.
You already knew this, my nigga?
Allow me to summarize the defense's argument. At 5:15 p.m. on the day of the crime, the man Officer Meekins encountered in the evidence room was not Detective Goodman. There are two grounds to support this. First, the locker in the evidence room was already unlocked. Second, the victim had lost his ID card. Am I correct so far,
Yes,
Mr. Wright?
Yes, you summarized, yes.
Yeah, what's he up to?
That being the case, we must inevitably arrive at a single conclusion. If the victim in this video is a fake, then the murder in the evidence room is also a fake. In other words, the security camera does not show the instant of the murder.
That is... I guess you're right.
Is
That
something
means
wrong,
that's
Mr. Wright?
irrelevant, right?
Only moments ago, you seemed content to be pointing your finger around.
This isn't good.
Well, well, it seems you finally realized exactly what you've gone such lengths to prove. Explain
He got his
yourself.
swagger back.
Explain yourself, Mr. Edgeworth. The defense has already done the explaining for me. The victim in this video is a fake, which means the murder did not take place at the police department at 5:15 on the day of the crime. So the real crime could only take place at one location, the underground parking lot. At the prosecutor's office, the murderer being Miss Lana Skye, the defendant. The evidence is compelling. A trustworthy witness observed the moment of the defendant used the murder weapon.
Good job, Phoenix.
Look what you did, you spiky-haired bitch.
I knew that testimony was way too shabby. It was all a trap from the beginning.
Damn, he sure got us.
The activity in the evidence
knew.
room still leaves many questions unanswered. Who exactly was the victim Officer Meekins encountered? And where did this person disappear to? However, this trial's purpose is to examine only the murder of Detective Goodman. Just so, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, you have to do something or else Lana will be right.
Fade to black. What do? How am I supposed to get myself out of this mess? There you
No
go.
shit.
What do, bro?
I
Object
feel like
time.
we should wait. I think we should wait.
Object time.
You want to object?
Object time.
Bruh, you guys hate me.
Fuck up, nigga.
MVP Darian.
One
Tables?
moment, Your Honor.
What now, Mr. Wright? Don't tell me you're objecting to what you've just proven.
Of course not. But I almost walked right into the prosecution's trap.
What are you talking about?
The cross-examination has proven one thing and one thing only.
I thought someone was dancing
The
when I heard
security
that song.
video did not show the actual murder.
Slumped.
However, it cannot be said that it isn't unrelated to the murder in the parking lot. Specifically, large amounts of blood traces were found in the evidence room. Defense demands further examination into the truth of the matter.
Mr. Edgeworth? Yes, Your Honor. If this court were to examine this further, other witnesses will be necessary. Is the prosecution prepared? I'm sorry, Your Honor. The prosecution considered the incident at the police department to be unrelated. We have not prepared any other witnesses for this incident.
Fade to black. This just might be my chance. The time to call a certain Texas Ranger to the stand.
Mr. Wright, do you mean because I can read your thoughts still?
Your Honor, the defense would like to request a specific witness.
Oh? Whom do you have
It's
in
calling
mind?
out the plot.
Someone we have reason to believe knows the truth. The truth behind the activities that took place in the evidence room.
The prosecution requests to hear this person's name before deciding whether or not to comply. Very well then. Mr. Wright? This person whom you would have testify, what is his or her name?
Little Nas X.
No.
Uh,
What's her name? Porn star.
Man, just get to the
You already
already know.
testified.
Come on, just talk to that nigga.
Yeah, let's hear the dead person.
See,
Yeah.
even
Third-grade
Sly thought
Marshall,
about
let's
it too.
get
You
it.
saw the cursor went over porn star?
It didn't even reach there.
Officer Jake.
Oh, we're gonna see
Marshall.
it in the video when you upload it, right?
Actually, I don't show my cursor in the video. Why
Yeah,
him?
it
You
doesn't
know,
show
if
him.
you
That
watch the
sucks.
video.
I can't let him know everything just yet. He's in charge of the evidence room. I feel we should hear what he has to say.
The prosecution agrees to the defense's request. Since he was responsible for guarding the room, we should hear his testimony. Fortunately, he works in the police department. We shouldn't need longer than 20 minutes to prepare. Very well. The court will take a 30-minute recess while the witness is I actually don't know.
Subpoenaed.
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 Will the prosecution please prepare the witness during this time? We will, Your Honor. Court is in recess. Okay. Yeah, I called the swings.
Yes, sir. I've been waiting for recess. Who wants to play kickball?
Who wants to play butt tag?
Smash.
Butt tag?
Tag? Oh, that sounds like a pedophile.
February, lobby 2.
She kind of bad though. I'm not gonna lie.
Right? Too bad she sounds like this. There's no stopping you, is there, Mr. Wright? Huh? What do you mean? You called for Jake Marshall? Seems you figured everything out.
Why does she have this voice?
I haven't figured anything out. What are you talking about?
Lana. You're the one who knows everything.
Emma.
You always know everything. Why don't you just tell us everything?
She kind of bad though too.
Okay.
Alright. Mr. Wright is trying his hardest to protect you.
I didn't ask.
How can you be so cold and heartless? Don't you even trust us?
It's my new favorite character now that she just did that. Nigga, no.
Hope I'm not interrupting anything, pals. She's like, men. Oh, guess I am. I'll come back later.
Bye.
Just faded out of existence, all sad.
Detective Gumshoe, come back.
Holy.
You've got a lot of nerve, pal, making the detective run all around while on duty.
You're the one that came here.
And to top it off, you call me here, I've seen happier people at funerals.
Sorry. My bad, bro.
You better be, pal. Hey. I didn't see you there, Miss Sky.
That's alright. So, if you brought what I asked, now everybody see what you did ask. What are you, a Twitch mod? Can you talk?
He just throws this up. Like Rico.
You mean this, right?
My bad, bro. Due to my present circumstances, I was forced to use Mr. Wright's name when making my request. My name?
Never in a million years would I have thought that we would be this corrupt, but who asked me? Could I bother you to bring me the SL9 incident files? I'll need them by noon. Talk about crazy.
The SL9 incident?
But Lana, that's...
I thought Mr. Wright might need them, so had them brought here. You know how I do. Anyway, here. You might do well to read them.
Reading?
I can't believe you. Chief Prosecutor were a witness in this case?
Miss Sky was a witness?
Received file of SL9 incident files.
Take it from me, you don't want anything to do with serial murders.
Files for the Dark killing solved 2 years ago. Incident SL9. Criminal Joe Dark. Crime, serial murder, sentence death. Victims.
Dang.
Edward Jones, Jason Knight, Edith Kirby,
Jason.
Rachel Moss, Jeb Bates, Neil Marshall.
Oh,
Head,
Marshall.
Head Prosecutor, Miles Edgeworth. Witnesses, Lana Sky, Emma Sky. Investigators. Damon Gant, Lana Sky, Bruce Goodman. Investigators, Jake Marshall and Angel Starr.
So he killed a Marshall. Maybe he killed someone that was a family member, and Marshall got mad, and he was like, yo, I'm gonna get my revenge. Oh, what? Now that I've brought you your stuff, you're just gonna ignore me?
Emma, but why? Why is your name in here?
What, my name's in there? I don't know unless... No, it couldn't be. Lana, the SL9 incident, is that?
That's the classification number the police filed it under. Not to be, bro. 2 years ago, the rest of the world knew it was the Joe Dark killings.
The Joe Dark? No, Lana. It's over with. No. She bolted down.
Yeah, but wait, she ran away.
You know what? I just remembered. I gotta take a mean ass poo poo fart shit. Sorry, pal, but I gotta go.
Bathroom.
Jake Marshall, Angel Star, Damon Grant, Miles Edgeworth.
Gant.
Oh, fuck. Not to mention Lana and Emma. Everyone involved in this case is connected to those killings 2 years ago. This can't be just a coinky-dink. Knowing you just might be able to figure it out. Oh, anyway, I'm out. I'll see you tomorrow.
Good night, girl. See you later.
She literally has to be here.
I better take a good look at this file.
Just like, nah, I'm going to bed, y'all.
Yo,
Man,
let's
couldn't
go.
Skype tonight.
To be continued. Let's
I'm
go.
going to sleep.